in the Neolithic era? That'll be silent cosine, but Caesar's the only one. According to the work that I graded, most of us still think that foragers are a part of the Neolithic Revolution. But what happened in the Neolithic Revolution? What was the big factor? And I'm going to cold call because I only see a couple of hands. I'm going to cold call. Amina, what was the big change? Tracking, Amina. Sierra, get there. Great.
The big thing that happened is that in the Neolithic era, the early humans started to learn how to farm, and then when they started to farm, then their crops started to die, and then they started getting diseases.
Okay, so track forward. Thank you. That's precise language to Amina. So we know that farming started the Neolithic Revolution. Larger communities were built, and so now we're talking about these civilizations. Okay, your homework tonight is to really figure out the difference between those two eras so that moving forward we know exactly what's going on. Okay? Now, let's get back. So, you're taking this home for homework. Judd, what's our homework tonight?
Read about the Paleolithic era versus Neolithic Revolution.
Perfect. All right, let's put this on the left-hand side of our desk. Let's get there at 5. Put our folder on the left-hand side of our desk. 3. Get there in 0. Folder on the left-hand side of our desk. Perfect. Megan and Shannon, that's the one. Oh, just Megan. Sorry, we gotta get a little bit faster, so that's the one. Okay, now, when I say go silently, flip your page to page 2. Go. Get there in 3, 2, 1. When I say, actually, let's track down our focus question. Put your pencil on it so I know that you're there. Pencil on the focus question, page 2, so I know that you're there. And 0. Annie, that's 1. Put your pencil on the focus question. Okay, great. Loud and proud, Ciara, read our focus question.
How did agriculture led to commercialization in the Neolithic?
Okay, silently annotate the prompt. 30 silent seconds. Go. Pen to paper.
That's credit to Chuck.
I should see all pens and paper.
Mine's done. That's credit there. She's right back in the stand, tracking the book, tracking the front. Awesome job there, Maya.
Let's take 10 more seconds.
What word are we replacing agriculture with?
Perfect.
Just put that down on the paper. Just giving you some prompts there. What word are you replacing agriculture with?
3 more seconds.
Annie
And then-
has it. Anais has it.
All right, pencils down. Tracking the board. Get there in 1. If you need a real urgency. Thank you, Ciara. Okay, great. You should have circled agriculture and written. Jeb.
I wrote farming.
Perfect. We should have done something with civilizations. Calissa? Okay, so circling how. The civilizations, Calissa said near to water, which I think is a really great indicator of how these civilizations were formed or were started, which is near water. So academic achievement to Calissa. And then If you added, again, for civilization,
I put a big group of people in a small one.
great. And then big groups of people in society, great. Track down to our directions. Follow along as I read. Read the passage below and annotate your central idea. You need at least 3 annotations for each source. How many annotations do we need for each source, Akaya?
One, I need one annotation.
Okay, Jordan, how many annotations do we need for each source? Anaja?
We need 3 or more.
Great. Akaya and Jordan, that's one for not following directions. We need to all be on the same page, so we're following the directions, we need 3 annotations. We're going to answer the question at the questions.
You have your first annotation though, Kaya, in the first 30 seconds. You guys know I'm looking for urgency credits. Have your first annotation down in the first 30 seconds, Tulane.
Before I send you in, remember to read our document source and identify the author's purpose. Remember, it's either persuade, inform, or entertain. In history, we usually use what, Megan? Inform. Perfect. So Megan gave us half of our answer. Okay? When I say go, you have 6 silent minutes to read, annotate, and answer the question. We're still focusing on evidence. So use evidence. Your time begins now. Go. Jump in.
Javon's in. Shania's in. See, you have one for your sounds. Why don't you throw those eyes into the paper, alright? Like we discussed. Jay's got my first urgency credit, so we got my annotation down.
Our question at the end is focusing on urban revolution and how it affects society or civilizations. So as you're reading, keep that in mind. population growth dealing with urban centers. If you don't have that, make sure that you have something like that in your annotations. And if you have it, great. Keep going. We have 3 more minutes. Remember to use evidence to identify your document source, even though we're still working with the same one. And if you cited evidence, explain your evidence. The criteria for success is right below the question. One more minute. Okay, take 10 more seconds to finish up your point. Okay. Okay, pencils down, silently tracking the board. Get there in 3, 2, 1, and 0. Jordan.